is the Chronicles, day 200. We've made it to the 200s. Last night was a heck of a storm. It's like just videotape on lightning in slow motion for an hour and a half. I don't know. Dumped rain. I'm sure everything's gonna be wet today. Farmhouse got some problems. Of course, farmhouse always got problems, but these are new and different. No, not really. So, yeah. Get the oil changed at 9:30. I think Kareem works at 12 to 10 today. Got a song to mess with. And maybe I can get some Flex Seal. So, but yeah. Hopefully it'll be a exciting day. Got up way too early though. It was like 7:30, but that's when my body wanted to wake up, so I've just let it go. I'm not going to fight it. Plus I know if I went back to sleep, it'd probably be like 10 before I got up. So anyway, we'll see. All right, so it's 9:08 in the morning. My appointment's at 9:30. I'm gonna go ahead and go now because I don't know. I feel like waiting somewhere. I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go home and go. So I'm gonna have to go to Lowe's afterwards and also to probably get gas afterwards. After that. So yeah. I'm not really sure what that's gonna be. There's no signs up. I'm guessing it's probably some kind of medical something, because that's how they roll. Everything going up in Stanley County is medical, because I guess we sick. Alright, so I got gas, got the oil change, got the alignment checked. Now I'm heading to Lowe's. That'll be fun. Alright, well that wasn't super painful. Only because I could get in real quick and get out real quick. Because the Flex Seal was at the paint aisle. I heard a Lowe's person tell some old dude to back up who's in line. He seemed rather disgruntled by that. And I'm just like, you know, it's their store, it's their rules. If you don't like their rules, don't shop there. It's really not that complicated. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why that's like, why nobody gets that. Like I said, you go in my brother's house, you gotta take your shoes off. That's his rules. If I don't want to take my shoes off, I won't go to his house. I'm not gonna complain about it. It's insane, but whatever. People are dumb. I'm driving. All right, so got the Flex Seal. Got the doggo out here. What you doing? And I'm gonna kind of clean up some of this debris, and I'm gonna see if I can get in there and maybe clean that little spot, and then maybe spray it with some Flex Seal. See if that fixes it. I don't know. Got no other options. I mean, if I do, I don't know what they are. So we're just gonna go through all the options I have. This is one of them, and it's about 1 o'clock. Watched some TV. Ate something, watched some TV, and then just kind of relaxed for a minute. And yeah, so that's where we are. Yeah. Well, since because of last night's or yesterday's deluge, there's water up there. So I've kind of, excuse me, COVID. Put a little metal thing, a little piece of sheet metal up there, so it won't leak onto the wood, and it just goes into the bucket. So I guess as soon as that water is gone, I don't really want to make the hole bigger, so because I could get a X-Acto knife and slit it, and all the water would come out and it would be whatever, but then it's going to have a slit opposed to a little tiny hole. So the hole's about the size of maybe a scissor tip, if that. So so just going to let it do that. Maybe I'll jump on the duster for a minute, see if I can figure out the wiring while this is doing this. Maybe I can do this tomorrow. I don't know. We're in new territory, kids. That tomorrow. All right, so before I did the move on to the duster, I went ahead and fixed that mess. I tell you what, the weather is just destroying things. Burps on film. This thing's still dripping. And I'm not sure, like, ooh, maybe I can use that for something. Okay. Got this weird, like, got a leak around the chimney back here. And it's a weird chimney because it's like, it's a chimney from the ceiling up. Maybe that's an old-timey thing. There's no chimney. It's just a chimney base. So this part here is a chimney for the kitchen. But like I said, there's no chimney base. But if you go in the attic, you can see the clearly see a chimney. And if you go outside, you see a chimney. So, I don't know. Guess it was for some stove or something, but it just seems a bit excessive for like a vent pipe or something. I'm not real sure. Because this house isn't that old. It's not like they cooked over open flame. So, I don't know. But it's already sticky and yuck. Feels kind of stormy too. So, because, you know, we can't not have storms in the summertime. And I think this is why I know a lot of people are screaming at me now, or future people who, you know, I'm already dead and gone by now, the time you've seen these videos, screaming like, dude, fix the roof first. Are you an idiot? The answer is yes, I am an idiot. But that being said, it's summer. Not the time to really try to fix a roof. Because A, it's hot. Is all get out. 2, it's like, it makes the shingles all like gooey and messed up, and then the gravel comes off of them real easy because you're walking on them and that kind of thing. So it's like it kind of wears them out. And 3, and most importantly, is we have a freaking thunderstorm pouring down downpour rain every night. So there's no way I could, by myself, even if I was feeling just super motivated, could get a whole side done, or even get it mostly done before it rains. Can't do it. So buy some tarps. You know how many tarps I'm gonna have to buy? And I still got to climb up there to put the tarp up that may or may not stay up. See, that's not the answer either. The answer is have a couple days where it's not raining and not 100,000 degrees. I have all the stuff here, and I just get like a cherry picker, rent that thing, and then go at it. That's what I'm gonna do. I just can't do it yet because I don't have the time or those conditions. So weird playing catch up, but I hear you kind folks, so I'm probably not going to like keep going too far on the house as far as interior cosmetic-y type stuff. So, but I still may get on the siding on the outside, something like that, but I hear you. So I'm not, don't worry, I'm not going to sheetrock the world while I've got a roof leak or leaky roof. So anyway, I need to get this alcohol because that's what I was going to use to clean it with. But of course, like, you know, it's dripping like crazy still. So I'm going to get that up. I'm partly convinced that that caterpillar there was suicidal. So, I mean, look. Nothing at all for it to drown in. Except this old ashtray that has like 1/8 of an inch of water in it. And that's where he is. Like, wow. He's got really bad luck, or he was like, 2020 can suck it. Probably the latter. Almost 2 o'clock. Could be one of those weekends to not do anything. So I was like, okay, I'm going to tinker on the duster. And I found a test light. Now what I was going to do is, you know, try to find a key on hot wire. And so I just kind of wasn't sure if the test light worked, so I put it on the battery. And it's like super dim, and I was like, that's weird. And then I put the voltage meter on the battery, and it's like 4 volts. So I don't know, I just drove it this past weekend, so it worked fine then. So something's pulling power. Maybe it's that electric flasher That's the only thing different that I did. So now I've got this thing on charge. So I can't fix the wire on the duster because I've got no battery life. Oh, jeez, man. I'm just gonna leave that in there. So, which also means I can't drive it. Yeah, so there's that. So I fixed the one issue with the under wrap, house wrap thing. Fixed that. Letting the puddle of water that I'm going to try to patch on the thing drip out. Now I got the battery on charge, so can't really do anything. I mean, I guess it could be the flasher, but I don't know. It's weird. Oh, I hate wiring. Oh, I hate it. Okay, so not sure what to do now because I really can't. Kind of need to handle the roof thing when it's time, and I need to handle the wiring on the duster. Of course, the battery's dead, so I don't know, man. This is crazy. It's the way things are sometimes. Seems like it's the way things always are. And it's hot out. It's like super humid. So, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think because I just don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, it's about 5:45. Haven't done anything except just kind of relaxed. I don't know. I think it's probably gonna storm again because summertime. That's how we do it on film. So I don't know. Just a little disappointed that the way the day turned out, but yeah, it's at least I got the oil changed. I mean, that was a 2-week endeavor. Got that done. Got gas in the van, and you know, got the Flex Seal. So, you know, that's kind of a big deal. Now I can not worry about it for another 3,000 miles. And hopefully I will know something a little more permanent before it's time to change it again. I don't like to just keep putting miles on it. I've put a lot of miles on that van in the past 4 months, and I just don't like it. So anyway, I'll let him use the bathroom, and then we'll see what we get into. Well. Saturday. What did we get done? Nothing. I mean, we did. We got the oil changed. That's a big deal, I guess. I keep telling myself that. I don't know. But we had a storm. Snow was like just freaking out. I've been messaging my buddy in Georgia somewhere about this wiring thing, and he gave me some tips of some things I can try tomorrow. Of course, like it's going to require like 80 billion trips back and forth to the parts house because I got to get a battery charger for one because the trickle charger is not doing it. Then when I get the battery charged up, then I've got to like swap out the relays, see if it still makes that noise, and if the one light works good and the other one doesn't, we know it's a bad relay. Then I go back to the parts store, get the right relay, and then still don't know about the park lights. I don't know. So I guess it's possible that flasher made my battery go dead. I'm not real sure. So I don't know. It's just, it's defeating. And I don't know. It takes every ounce of being I've got to not give up on this car because it is just fault and fault and fault. And I say this because for those of you who haven't built one, like I've done a couple, and I've done a couple Chevelles mainly, and helped some buddies with theirs and things like that, and also I helped on a Ford Mustang, that kind of thing. So, I mean, I'm not like new to this, and I've spent more money and collective energy and work and effort into this one car that I have all the cars I've ever done combined, and it's still not even close, really. I mean, it is, but it's not. And I think my main frustration is that, usually I just kind of I'm on that budget, and so I just kind of like try to make things work. And of course, with Chevrolet stuff, you can make it work because it all swaps really simple. The Mopar thing, it's kind of a combination of it being a newer car. By newer, I mean 71 opposed to, say, 68, 69, or 67 even, the other one I worked on. But, there was some smog differences and things like that. So there's a whole lot of like emissions things that my other cars didn't have. So it's just kind of been just, a fight with that. But like, I don't know, like I've got almost enough parts to make two more of those cars now, because it's just every time I get something, it didn't work. I've got three transmissions for it. I've got maybe three distributors. Um, so, and I got several drive shafts, and just got three sets of wheels. I'm still not really happy with the wheels I got on it, just because it ain't quite what I'm feeling. Um, it's just it's really, 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 really frustrating. And this is my third battery that I've had in the thing. Um, so it's just, again, I don't know if it's just this particular car or if it's or what, but I just it was tough. I mean, whew, rough. So so I'm not even sure what I can get done tomorrow because it rained. So obviously the drip's not gonna be dry, and I got the whole battery issue thing, and uh, I don't know. So it's just hard. It's hard to troubleshoot it. It's hard to just kind of like common sense it. Um, and when you start getting into diodes and these little capacitors and all these other things, it's like it just all of that common sense kind of goes out the window. And yeah, so I don't know. Just gonna try to stay steady on it, and at some point I got to stop throwing money at it. But I don't know. I don't know when that point is. Um, because I think the biggest problem I've got is that when I was building it, it was like I was so excited to get to drive it, so excited to get to drive it, and all the work that it has taken, and all the headaches and wrong parts, and and people say yes, part of it, but yeah, I know it's part of it because I've done it. But this is a whole different level. Um, it's made me not even care about the car anymore. Like I'm just at the point where it's like I could about just park it outside. So now it's kind of like I just want to get it done and running, so that way, like if I'm in a car show with it and somebody goes, "Oh, I'll give you 10 grand for it right now," I'll be like, "Give it to me," you know. Whereas my other cars, it was like this real bittersweet. Like if I had to get rid of it, I didn't really want to get rid of it, but I was in a financial bind or wanted something else, and yeah, I don't know. I just kind of thought this was gonna be easier, but it's not. So anyway, a lot of yapping, not a whole lot of doing. It's very atypical for a Saturday, because usually the Saturdays are when it's fun or interesting or something, and I don't know, just defeated and tired. So maybe tomorrow I can kind of whip it back into shape. Something. I'm not sure what, but I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry it's so long.